welcome to the Power Team BOTC training part 2. Part 1 is located on our team website. Very extensive training. This is part 2. This one is about, again, we talk all the time. The fortune is in the follow-up. Stuart is going to take us through today how to utilize a very couple of key pieces in the bot. Key pieces to help you with your follow-up and help you close more sales. This is going to cover promoting my bot, and what we all want to know about is that conversion. How do we convert people, prospects, friends, whoever, people that are looking at the business into sales? We're going to talk about 3 very simple steps. In my mind, this is as simple as we can make it. Number 1, how to get people to subscribe to your bot. Right? That's number 1. You want to get people to subscribe to your bot. We've talked last week, we talked about the blueprints, right? Get people to subscribe to your bot. Stuart is going to show you a pro tip. This is a pro tip. This is a mind-blowing pro tip, how to create a list of basically a list of friends to, how to create a list to manage those that are taking action within your bot. Some of you have asked, when I've got all these people subscribing, how do I manage them? Well, guess what? Stuart and the team at BOTC have created right inside of your bot, and I'm going to have Stuart ask this question when we get to it. How many of you even knew this existed? And then step 3 is how to use the global partners page, and another pro tip on creating a custom friends list within your Facebook to actually promote these killer landing pages too. So with that being said, I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to turn it over to Stuart, who is, for those of you that don't know him, a good friend of ours, Power Team partner, and one of the co-creators and geniuses behind BOTC. Stuart, the floor is all yours.
Thank you very much, Justin, and thank you very much to everybody that's on this Zoom or watching it live on Facebook, or indeed watching the replay that we'll bring together of this call. It's fantastic to be seeing hundreds of people on this call right now. Thank you, Justin, obviously, for inviting me and for working with us on this. You bring a huge amount of energy to the community, and I know that's really appreciated. Gustavo, congratulations. That's great to see the energy. $300, well, hey, love it. Okay, so thank you very much. Let's get started. And as Justin said, I'm going to share with you really a nice sequence for everybody that's got the bot on how you can manage this. So let me first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first share my screen on my phone, because a lot of people that have the bot don't realize this exists already at their fingertips. So I'm literally just going to share my phone with you so you can see just how easy it is. So this is going to be basically inside the CFX Global Partners page. So just let me know you can see that okay. Justin, that's sharing okay. You should be able to see my phone now. So look, let's get my screen organized so I can see the chat as well. Great. Excellent. Thank you very much. So you can see it all right. Excellent. So if you go to the bottom right-hand corner so when you open up Messenger on your phone, or you go to messenger.com on a computer, and you come to the CFX Global Partners page, there's a menu in the bottom right-hand corner. Those 3 horizontal lines in the bottom right-hand corner. If you click on that, it opens up. And this is for both people who are looking to join CFX, so they can find out about CFX, but there's also a team area as well. And if you've got the chat bot, there's a special team area in here. So I'm going to click on team area and show you. And so what this does, it opens up an area that allows you to access kind of more resources. But you can see that at the bottom, it's got a section using the chat bot. So if you click on that, it basically takes you into like a little mini training area that you can basically access to find out about it. Now, if you've ordered the chatbot or you have the chatbot, you basically pay for the chatbot, click on chatbot orders, because the system will know at this point that you're a customer and that you have the chatbot. If it's all set up all right and everything's all working perfectly for you, you'll see a similar thing like you can see on the screen. But what you'll see is you'll see your own unique code. So on this account's like a demo account. The guy's called Dave Mindy, and so his unique code is DM01010. So this accesses the training area, and a lot of people don't realize that you can access it so easily here. So let me just show you. I'm just going to type in DM01010 and just send that in. It's not case sensitive, so it just does its thing, and then it comes into life. So basically, what it's doing is it's telling me everything I need to be able to promote it, all at my fingertips, right? So if I come in here, let's just scroll up to the top of that sequence. It's basically confirming there's my chatbot, and it's all ready to go. And then it shows you where your links are, shows you ways you can promote it, and also some of these other bonus features. And key is it's got my link. So that's my promo link. So if I want to share this with someone, I basically share the cashfxglobalpartners.com/Dave Mindy. And then inside the chatbot that opens up from that is embedded my CFX sign up link. Plus there's QR codes as well. So if I want to promote it by sharing QR codes with someone, if I'm meeting someone face to face, or I want to share some like images and stuff, then I can access that there too. So it's all accessible. There we are. So literally I can put that on the phone. It's a nice image. Someone scans that phone, it comes into my chatbot. That's how easy it is. So all this stuff is literally at your fingertips, okay? But what I want to do is come up here into ways to promote. I just take you through this so it's really, really clear. So essentially, I'm just going to go through the options. Anybody that's got the chatbot, you can come and do this yourself. But there's one thing I want to show you that's really important, which is this tracker sheet. So essentially, we've set up a template that makes it easier for you to manage because as Justin said at the beginning on the slides, Fortune is in the follow-up. So you can let the chatbot do the follow-up, but equally, if you can actually use some of these resources to make it easier. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip over to my computer because at this point, it's easier to show this on my computer. So I'm just going to share my computer and take you into that particular file. So if you're doing this as well, obviously through messenger.com, at this point in time, it's easier to run it here. So all this is a Google Sheet. And as Justin said, Fortune in the follow-up. And all of this ties in with the strategy that he shared on the cfxpowerteamsite.com. And Justin talks about this on every call using the blueprints. So the blueprint here is all about how you can connect with people on Facebook and effectively find people on Facebook and establish like a relationship where they know, like, and trust you on Facebook, and they see the sort of stuff you're posting on your own timeline. So use the blueprint that helps you connect to more people to find kind of cold traffic, if you like, that you can then convert to warm traffic, warm members, warm prospects. But equally, the method I'm going to share with you here equally works for people who are already in your network, people who already know, like, and trust you. So friends, acquaintances, colleagues, all that kind of stuff. So what you can do is
You're going a little robot on us, just so you know. You're breaking up a little bit.
Down a list of everybody down here. Now, when you first come into here, I need to request access to. Let me just. That's why I get excited, Justin. Right. So, is that coming through better? How's it now?
Crystal clear. Just for like 3 or 4 seconds, it was a little robot-y.
Awesome. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate that. So essentially, what you need to do is you want to make a copy of it, because when you make a copy of it, essentially you're saving it into your own drive. So it's like your personal copy. Okay. So you can now save that, and it will then save it tied to your own Gmail account. And once you've saved it, you can edit it. You can download it into Excel and stuff like that as well if you want to. You don't have to keep it in Google Sheets. It's handy if it's in Google Sheets because I actually have the Google Sheets app on my phone. So it means you can easily update it through your phone. So
I'm just curious. I want to know, everybody that's in here, whether you're on the Facebook or the group, how many of you actually, let me ask it this way. How many of you did not know that this existed within your bot? Simply put, the answer no. How many of you did not know that in your bot there was an actual sheet for you to track all of your leads? I think it's the majority of the new folks. So this is brilliant.
Brilliant, excellent, excellent. I'm glad we're really connecting with people that need to hear this, and because it's so powerful, right? So this is set up so you can print it out, and it prints out like really nice on a sheet of A4. If it goes to multiple sheets, the rows at the top are repeated so that it's something that you can really work with, and it's usable. I hate printing stuff out when it all prints out crap and it's on like, 5 or 6 pages and it's not workable, right? It's one of my big bugbears. So essentially, all you've got to do is put people's names that you're connecting with, and you fill out this sheet. That's all you need to do. It's as simple as that. So you can start by adding in the people you know, right? This is everyone says, the money's in the list, right? That applies with email marketing, but equally applies with any kind of marketing. And actually using a chatbot is much more powerful. You go to the chat to get the tracker, Reno. You go through the menu. So you go through the menu and you say you're a team member, and then if you've got the chatbot, you go to chatbot orders, and then it will give you a unique code, and that unique code allows you to access like a private members area inside the chatbot. So it's literally a private members area. It's literally like a membership site inside the chatbot. That's what's so cool about this. And then you get that unique code, and then that gives you all your information, and you can access this sheet. You save it, and then it's yours to work with. Okay. Now, what's beautiful about this is you can build that list from the beginning. So you can go through all the people go through your existing friends list on Facebook, go through other lists you've got inside your phone, your contacts and all that kind of stuff. Write that list out to get things going. And then this is what it looks like when you actually start completing it, because you have a big long list and you're going to be able to track where they are, because essentially when people click on your link, you'll get notifications through. So the first time they click on it, you get a stage 1 notification. Now at that point, essentially a cookie is placed against that person's Facebook account, right, inside the system, so that when that person comes back into the chatbot, inside Facebook, inside Messenger, the system knows that you were the person that referred that person into the chatbot, into the system, into the whole ecosystem, into the CFX page. The system knows this. So it's super, super powerful. So what you want to be doing is tracking this, because at the end of the day, what's the goal? The goal is to get them all the way across where they've funded their account and they're now signed up into the business. That's the goal. And you can see it scores them as well. So literally you've got a nice colored rating on this. You can literally come along and filter everybody. So you can say, great, I want to see just those people who have only gone to stage 1. So they haven't gone any further. So you've got a list of people you can now follow up with a particular purpose in mind. Or you might want to say, you know what? I want everybody that registered. I mean, who's had this? Put a 1 in the chat, where you've had somebody that is registered an account with CFX, but they haven't funded it. Yeah, they've got to stage 5, but they didn't get stage 6. Who's had that? Yeah, loads of you, right? We've all been there. I've been there. And so this gives you the mechanism to be able to manage that. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. That's always been my motto. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Absolutely, Jeremy. Hundreds of people, right? This gives you a basis for doing that. Yeah, and this prints out easily. So like if you're out and about and you've got one, you're juggling life as it is, then you can print this out, and you can just easily use that time you've got when you can make some phone calls or send some messages, just to go through some of those people so you can follow up with them. I guarantee this will make your life so much easier. So basically, this is all sitting inside the chatbot, and then I've shown you how you can access that through the menu. And I saw that Justin in the chat on the Zoom call now, just went through those options. But listen, you guys, if you've got the chat bot, just go through the menu. You can't break it, right? If you have to go back and forwards and go up and down through the menu structure a few times to find what you need, doesn't matter. Once you've done it a few times, you got familiar with it, then it's easy. You know where you're going. Even I get caught out sometimes where I go into the wrong menu option. So it's cool.
Those are one of the keys, buddy. Everybody's so afraid to click on buttons.
Yeah.
The first thing I do when I get involved in an app or a program or a software is I sit down in front of my computer or on my phone and I click on everything. Find out what is where, and get educated.
Absolutely, Justin, because there's nuggets in there, right? There's nuggets in those hills. So you just need to just go digging and you'll find it, because the people behind who've set this up have been exactly where you are, and is exactly where you are, and so we've set this up, because this is what we do ourselves. This is how we would promote the business. This is exactly the methodology we use, because it just makes life easy, right? That's what it's about. README for those people, README files for those people that are of a certain generation. README first, right? It's always good to do that. It gives you tips on how to do it. It explains that you need to create your own copy of it first. I still get people to this day who effectively come in here and they click there and they hit request access and they stop. And they think, it doesn't work. I haven't got access. Well, you don't need access. Just read here first and it shows exactly what to do. Save it. Basically, all you got to do is save it on your own Google account, because this is a template. And then once you've saved it, it's your copy. You can do with it exactly what you will. Right, so that's that side of things. Have a list. Manage that list. Now, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff alongside this. So once somebody is tagged into your chatbot, once they've clicked on your chatbot once, there's that relationship where they're now locked in, and your sign up link is now embedded effectively into the system for that person. So we have other things that we've done to make it easier to promote the bot. So for example, we've created various links. Now these links, it's really, really cool, right? Just can you put a 1 in the chat if you know what a landing page is? Just put a 1 in the chat if you know what a landing page, or a capture page, either of those two things. Yeah, I know it's kind of marketing term for some people, so it's not a problem if you haven't heard of it.
And pay attention to this next part, guys, because this is the pure gold. Remember that first step is you've got them to subscribe. They're now attached to you.
Yeah.
And so
yeah, it's like they've joined your mailing list, right?
Yes.
It's literally like they've joined
better than a mailing list, because they're actually going to open your mail.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got like 95% open rate on messages that get sent out from the platform. 90+%. Email would be like 10% if you're lucky, right? But it's like you've got your own mailing list. You've not had to go and get an autoresponder. You've not had to figure out how to set it up and manage it. You've not had to create a landing page. You've not had to do any of that stuff. You're saving hundreds and hundreds of dollars, plus all the time involved in doing it. So if you've got team members that don't know what a landing page is, don't know what an autoresponder is, don't any of that stuff, doesn't matter. The beauty of this system is it's doing all that for you. It's managing all of that for you, right? And because at the end of the day, what we're sharing with you now, no one's doing it. A lot of people kind of don't get it, right? Because if what we were sharing with you, everybody did, then you wouldn't have the advantage, because everybody will be doing it. What we're sharing with you is something that nobody's doing, right? Like, so this is what's important. Why did I ask the question, who's heard of a landing page or a capture page? And loads of you said, yeah, put in the 1, which is fantastic. Is that effectively what we have created inside the chatbot, right? Inside the chatbot is a whole series of mini landing pages, right? That's really all they are. They're like virtual landing pages inside the chatbot. So if someone clicks on one of these links, whether it be going to the live trades, whether it be to watch a member's testimonial video, whether it be to download the compensation plan, the latest compensation plan, whether it be to find out about the new social movement, the video, the official company webinars, whether it be to look at some of the results or who's upgrading, all these things are effectively landing pages. And the beauty of this is you've got like 6 different landing pages here, right, for different content. So you could be sharing stuff every day of the week, different content, fresh content. You're not kind of hammering the same thing down someone's throat where they feel like they've been sold to. You don't need to. You're just sharing kind of, you know, useful information that people would want to know when they're making a buying decision about the business. That's all you're doing, right? So these are like the landing pages, but the beauty of it is here is that once they've connected with your bot, right? So once effectively you've got them to stage 1. So once you've got them where they've clicked on your bot link and you've made that connection, you can share any of these links and the system will then remember that they're yours, that they've come from you, right? So effectively, it means that you can share these links with those people, and at any point they want to sign up, they'll sign up through you. So let me just show you that in action. Let me just share my phone again so you can see the kind of how that works. So I'm just going to scroll through to my phone a moment. And I'm going to do this in a particular way because I'm actually going to show you one of the daily messages that we send out. Daily messages. Justin mentioned on the call that we send out basically we have like a 21-day follow-up sequence that we send out to active subscribers of the bot. So when someone becomes active for a 24-hour period, we can send them a promotional message. So every morning they will get a promotional message that basically shares stuff around Cash FX, and it's always different stuff every day, and it cycles through every 21 days. And so so I'm just going to show you some of that in action, because on this particular day here we're sharing details about the live trades. So on the webinar that you guys were on at the beginning today, you saw the presenter there explain how and show how you can access the live trades in the back office, and showed how important it was that the company shares those live trades. Well, guess what? We actually share that directly through the messages that are sent out to prospects who are engaging with the chatbot. So this is a message that's come out, and we have a video with it as well. And all credit to Dano out in one of the top leaders out in Canada who's created these videos for us. So literally, you can click on the Markets 101 button, and it's going to open up. It's going to open up the video. It probably play quite slowly, given I'm using up all my bandwidth.
Yeah,
but effectively,
it goes a lot faster.
Dano basically shot all these videos. So
21.
Thank you, Dano.
21 days.
21 of them, exactly.
21 follow-ups.
Every single day, different content. Every video is like 1 minute long, just to keep it short, sweet, snappy. But basically, what it does is we also then share content. So in this case here, I'm going to show you the live trades feeds, where you can access that, and you can access the different currency pairs. And this is literally giving access to the content that's in the back office, so they can see the actual trading view that you'd see from inside the back office. So that's just loading up now. So all of that is embedded directly into the chatbot, and they can access it. Like if we send a message out, they can access it. But equally, the links that I showed you, which I'll come back to in a moment, with that live trade, with the landing page, goes to exactly the same place that I'm showing you now. So there's multiple entry points into that same content, basically. But look at the bottom here. Sign up now. They want to sign up. You've shared that chatbot with them. They will basically sign up. Right? They'll sign up via your link. So we click here to join the team, and it will remember it. It'll remember who referred them in originally. So what this is doing is just teeing up another bot to bring that together. Sometimes you'll find, well, particularly when I'm doing like this, it takes a little bit longer because I'm just maxing out on everything.
While he's waiting on that, I'm putting 2 links. So there's a link in the chat, or there's a link in the chat here. I can put it on the Facebook as well in a second, but there's a link in the Zoom chat here. to the marketing page on our CFX Power Team site, where you can actually purchase the bot. And then there's the link to promoting my bot, which is going to give you all of those links that he just showed you, your 6 different landing pages. So once you get that person to subscribe, you can follow up with that person by saying, hey, Joe, it's been a moment since we talked. Maybe you've not checked out the live trades. Here's a link for you to check out the live trades. There's those 6 landing pages are on that promoting my bot page on the team website.
Yeah. Brilliant, Justin. And this is actually going right now inside the bot of the person that's promoted it, right? And so, for example, at the beginning of the webinar today, there were the videos that were shown. Why Forex? Why Cash FX? Why Bitcoin is another one as well. All these videos they can access directly inside the bot. All of that's there.
Yes.
It's all there for them to get into. And if they want to carry on kind of drilling down into it, they can. They can even contact the sponsor so they can get back to you. But let me just look here and say, okay, let's click on sign up now. What it does is it takes them through just like a little page that says, this is what you need to do. So it gives them step by step what to do. And then when they click on the sign up now button, that's now redirecting through to Cash FX, to the page to sign up. So essentially, at the point at which they click on here, it's going to go through to that person's page. So it's all integrated.
All integrated and all automated.
Exactly that. It's all there. So this is really, really powerful, just so you can see the connections here. But now I want to show you, just going to come off of this and come back to my computer. Justin talked here as well about how you can combine this with custom lists, right? And this is really powerful. I'll be very, very interested to see who is kind of using this kind of technique. Because it makes what you're doing really, really targeted and focused, so that you're kind of you're managing it in a kind of really tight, integrated way. So what I'm going to do is come over here and just go to WikiHow. It's interesting, this article was only updated yesterday or today. Basically, there's a feature on Facebook around where you can create custom lists. And so you go to Facebook. So you're basically going to your profile. So essentially, if I come here as well, I'll show you it kind of live. You go to just click on the Facebook icon so you see your profile, basically. And you can see there's a feature called Friends Lists. And when you have a friends list, what you can do is you can create a custom list where you essentially can build a list of people where you can add to that list. So in essence, what you can do, I'm just showing you here an example.
Everybody's clicking on the buy bot link now.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized that. Hopefully I'm not going to press play on that. So if you go here and you go manage list, edit list, what you want to be doing is you want to be creating a list of everybody who has basically gone into your chatbot. So everybody that essentially is on this list here, that's clicked on the chatbot link and got a stage 1, what you want to be doing is adding those people to your list. So you're effectively let's go back to it.
Yeah, Jeremy says I use the list technique. It's very
people in the group here that are using this, just share your feedback because it works. So what you do is you create this list where you create a list, call it like a CFX chatbot. So it's the people that have engaged with you through CFX on your chatbot. And then what you do, engage with you, right? The people that engage with you. Now, what is you can be sharing these links here, knowing that anytime those people click on any of these links and then access the chatbot, you know that those people are then going to be coming back into your sign up link. You know they're going to be coming back into into your account because they've already engaged with you once. So it means that you know that you're going to get the benefit of that sign up. But these links aren't really like spammy links, if you know what I mean. They don't they don't look like a sign-up link. Why? Because they're not a sign-up link. The fact is the person's already engaged through the platforms. The system already knows that they're tied to you. You can then share these links afterwards and say, chatbot and a download, but also be able to click on the sign up now button and then come into signing up through your CFX account. All of this is integrated like that to make it really easy to promote. But very, very few people, what the feedback we've had just in the chat there, very, very few people are using this feature. But it makes it really easy then to target content towards that group of people because they're already interested in the business. So you can just share more specific information on going to, if you like, get over the line to actually, buy into the business. So very, very powerful, very, very easy. And obviously you can then see too that you're making progress because you've got, a group of people that's constantly growing that is interested in the business. That's the power of it. And it doesn't matter if some of those people become your, team members and sign up. If they're still on that list, it's not a problem because, you want to be engaging with your team so that they are aware of these tools. Because the whole power of this in terms of growing a team is to create that duplication through your team and finding people in your team that are willing to do the same thing that you're willing to do to grow the business, because then that's how you explode. Cool. Right. I mean, Justin, that's really a big chunk of what I wanted to show.
Yeah. Just so you know, your connection's kind of breaking up. There was a few spots in there where you went a little robotic on us. I'm going to try and fix it up on the edit. But I want to say one more piece to that. So you create your custom friends list. Again, just to review. First step is get as many people as you can to subscribe to your bot. That's the first step. That's the marketing piece, right? Whether you're attraction marketing, whether you're list building, wherever they're coming from, you want people subscribing to your bot that attaches you to them. You're gonna access the list that the bot provides you so that you can track that list and stages of where people are. You know that the bot's going to be sending out those 21-day videos every day, which is a great feature. Then you have the landing pages, which you can get from within the bot, but you can also get from the promoting my bot page on the website. You can create those custom lists of your friends so that when you create a post, you're specifically targeting those people. Yes, you can target everybody on your Facebook, but we're specifically targeting those people because they've already subscribed to your bot. So when they click on that landing page link, one of the 6, and they decide to click the sign up button, they are automatically going to be going to your CFX page. That's the second piece. The third piece, if you could stop sharing for a second, I'm going to pull something up. The third piece is the POWERTEAM, the Global Partners Facebook page. And so if I could come here, this is the third piece, right? If you look through here, you see some really amazing posts. Look at this. This one reached 1,300 people, 235 engagements, 22 comments. I'm going to show you a couple of our, every single time Sally and the team puts a post in here, there is a landing page. Okay. Some of these have generic rotators, but what you'll see is some of them actually have links. And what Sally is going to start doing, and I know she's listening, Sally, we're going to start using those generic landing page links and not so much the rotator on everyone. So basically, let me see if I can find one on here. But what we'll do, so here's one, results. And so right here, this has 6,500 people reached, 947 engagements, 124 comments. So if I were to come in here, right, I would take this right here. Here's what I would do. If I were you and I wanted to leverage the power, if I wanted to flex the strength of the bot, here's what I would do. I would copy that link. I would come over here and click share to my, I don't know why it's not letting me share it to my actual, oh, no, it won't let me share it to my Facebook profile. So I'm going to do a workaround. I'm going to click this. I'm going to open this up and click copy the link.
It's
Wonder
because
why
you're a
it won't
page
let me
admin.
share it. So do you know why?
Yeah, it's because you're a page admin, but someone that's not a page admin will be able to share it.
Gotcha.
Are you in the Facebook page, aren't you? You're on the Facebook page, not the.
I'm on the page, yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are not admins, when you click this share button, you're going to have an option just to share it to your Facebook profile. That's going to launch you're going to start to create a post. You're going to copy this, and then you're going to create an actual post. So if you go to if you go to my Facebook page, basically here's where it would bring you. You'll see the share there, and I would say, hey guys, you have got to check out some of these automated trade results. And then I would put that link again. Below it, you would see the shared content, which is coming from a Facebook page with a ton of engagement. We call that social proof. That's what you're getting. That's what you're providing your followers, social proof from that page. They're not just listening to you. They're not listening to me. They're listening to hundreds of other people who are engaging and loving the technology, the community, everything that we have going on. And then you simply go ahead and post it. Now, as your Facebook friends come, again, you can target. You can still target here. Look at this, friends, exactly. Custom lists. You have all of that ability right from here. So you get to decide who you want to target with this post. And then anybody that clicks on anything in this post is going to go to that landing page. And when they sign up with you. That's it, you guys. That's exactly how simple this is.
So that bit there, that's really important to emphasize, Justin. If you've created your custom list that's like CFX chatbot, for example, when you select that public pull down, you'll see CFX chatbot in that list. That custom list.
It'll be right here. I've not created one yet. So really, really powerful stuff, you guys. We'll get this in a recording. I'm going to take a little while to go ahead and edit some of this stuff out. We'll get a nice, hopefully it looks like maybe a 20-25 minute recording, and we'll kick it out to you guys. You guys can go to the CFX Power Team website to purchase your bot. Give the guys about 5 business days to get that built. You'll get a notification from the Global Partners Facebook page when your bot is ready with some simple instructions, how to get your QR codes and order some business cards and all that really cool stuff. The key, again, just one more time, get as many people as you can to subscribe. Get them to check out some of the landing pages with the webinars and the live trades, and then, let the bot do the rest for you guys. That's it, buddy.
It's as simple as that. And if you think about it, there's six things you can share. If you share one of those every single day and someone clicks on it, you can guarantee the chat bot will follow up within 24 hours, and it will then invite that person, to engage with the business. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing we didn't mention, Justin. This is the killer one. The fact is too, is that we also promote the webinar on those messages that go out. That's right. So that message links back into your landing page where you have the countdown timer. So that is hugely powerful. I'd love to share that actually for a moment, because that is really, really powerful. Because let me just do that share my screen one more time, then we can finish up, because it's all about, all of this stuff is integrated together, right? That's what we're doing. We're making it so that there's a whole integrated solution here. So this is like the message I showed you before where we had Dano with the video. So we had that live trade feed, we had the sign up now button, but also we have the link here to the free BTC giveaway calls.
Look at that.
That's actually coming into
everybody's clicking on that. Free BTC giveaway. Look at this. Join the next call. Click on it.
Just watch what happens. This is the call that everybody's on today, right?
Ooh, this is the call everybody's on right now.
Exactly.
1 hour and 3 minutes. So your bot is going to tell all of your prospects there's a free BTC giveaway. Get to that webinar. They're going to see the countdown timer regardless of what country they're in.
Yeah.
And this, guys, is the automation we've put together for everyone.
Absolutely. And that's how powerful it is. It's
I'm
literally,
glad you added that. That's a key piece. Look
Yeah.
at that website.
we almost forgot. And that website is beautiful. You know, I see other companies out there where we work with other companies, and what you've set up here, Justin and Luigi, how you've done that is literally, you know, top dollar.
Go ahead. You can say it. It's
is.
brilliant.
You're adding so much value to the team. It is. It is. Credit where credit's due, right?
I love it. I love it. I
Awesome.
love it. Awesome. Well, we appreciate your time as always, man. Thank you for coming out and sharing some more value with the community. Power Team, we are on our way to 100,000 families by the end of 2020. And I'm telling you, this is the tool that's going to help you explode your business. We will see you guys in the next training.
Awesome. Thanks, gents. Thanks, ladies.